Hi, my name is Kelsey. I am a business development manager here at Patient Now and RxPhoto. RxPhoto is our before and after photo management tool. It's an iOS application, does a beautiful job of standardizing your before and after photos in your practice. It not just manages those photos for you, organizes them per client, per treatment type, but it really does a nice job of making sure that they're consistent via the same angle and distance every single time, regardless of who's taking them in your practice. There's also the consultation center, which does a really nice job of organizing those before and after photo results, a preloaded way where clients can shop around while they're waiting. You can pull up and reference when you're going through a consultation. In addition to that, there's markup tools in there to easily mark up the image, go through the full consultation process all within the same tool. There's also preloaded consents and medical charting forms that are all tailored to the medical aesthetic industry. So it's a really exciting tool, very easy to use. So let's take a further look. Here we have our iPad pulled up. Like I mentioned, it's an iOS application, so iPhone or iPad, you just log directly into the photo taking app. Once we're logged in, you can see our recently seen clients on the left here. Once I pull one up, you can see any quick reference notes, a few pieces of the credential information here. If you were using our Patient Now software, all of this is seamlessly integrated. So your clients here, the photos you're taking within this, the forms, once they're completed, it's all one system, so it's all interconnected. If you were to use this independently, you can easily use it alongside another EMR, just as that consultation tool and photo management, your forms, it's all being organized per client in here. You're just using it alongside a software. So there's definitely benefits of using it all cohesively, but plenty of clients use it alongside too. Procedure tags, which I just put up here, this does a great job of organizing those photos. So when you want to utilize them for marketing, your website, even just pull them up to reference while during a consultation, type in a couple of these keywords and it'll pull down the exact list that you're looking for. Before we go into the process of how to capture photos, I wanted to point out the consultation center. So this is where that upsell opportunity happens, where going through a consultation, you're able to reassure your clients, manage expectations, all within a couple of clicks because you've took the effort to pre-organize this in advance. So here we have just your treatment types listed out. Under the education tab, of course, it would be more for educational purposes. So frequently asked questions on that treatment. You have a little video of the provider explaining the benefits of that particular treatment, even having, let's say, stock images from Botox brand or a particular laser treatment using, the photos they provide you typically with the marketing. Just having those here. Whereas your gallery, this is where you can showcase your before and after photo results. So again, managing those expectations, going through a full consultation with your clients with ease, by treatment type, demographics, pulling up someone that ideally looks just like them. And then that upsell opportunity, where if you wanted to set this to kiosk mode, it locks the iPad completely. That way clients can shop around, ideally bring up a conversation they never would have had if they weren't able to kind of look through all the other procedures that you offer. All right, to capture the photos, you just swipe left on a client, go to capture. Populating here are the photo sequences. So customizing these by treatment type, body area, but you can even break it down all the way to a provider specific sequence. The whole goal with this is however you tailor it, as long or short as you want to make it, it prompts whoever's taking the photo to get those same angles every single time using the on-screen guides. If I were to grab the sequence that I'm looking for, these on-screen guides, I pull up an example image of a pretend client in front of us. I would essentially just use these to line up the client's face, get that distancing correct, grab that photo, and then it's going to prompt me to take the next one in the sequence. So essentially you're just clicking throughout the sequence, moving around the client, having the client rotate until it's completed. And in addition to the on-screen guides, once you're capturing the after photo, you could use the ghost tool. So I can hit overlay, and then I could use a faded image of that before photo to use as a reference guide instead. And just line up that face using their own before photo. Of course, you do have the ability to adjust the lighting here, the white, black, capture a video, and then you actually can also gray out the background completely. So in the event, you haven't built out a photo room or have like a backdrop yet, you can still capture very professional looking photos. So see here we have the background grayed out for a lot of these, but they're being captured and organized per treatment date. But of course, with the procedure tags, you can also organize them by treatment type. We can edit these. So continuing with the consultation process, I have the ability to do all of these markups. So I can write directly on the image itself. I can use the little injection button, populates all of my treatment types as soon as I click on the image. Very easily just account for how many units per area we're planning on injecting, and then of course what type of toxin or filler or injectable. Makes it real quick and easy just to get that accomplished. I can add text to this and use different shapes if I prefer. If this were an image I intended to use for marketing, I can add my logo or watermark directly to this image. I also have the privacy features built within this. You don't need to use any third-party app to do this. I can easily blur out the eyes or any particular part of body part I prefer. One screen over, you have even more editing tools, so I can further enhance this image, I can sharpen it, I can adjust the lighting once more, really ensure that you're capturing a beautiful photo that you want to publish on all your socials and your website. All right, and then when I want to compare the before and afters, I would just simply grab a before and an after and go to compare here at the bottom. Then I have a couple different options. So I have the classic images, where I can see the before and the after. We also have the sliding scale. And you have a little animation as well. At any point, you could export these to your website, anywhere you'd prefer, build out your gallery. When you're using Patient Now, our software, you get an enterprise level subscription of Canva built within it. It integrates directly with our photo tool. You can easily put a campaign together all on one page. You just type in those couple keywords of the photos you're looking for, build out a campaign. It comes with aesthetic-based templates pre-built out in it. That's the extra benefit of the enterprise level subscription, is it comes with those pre-built out. So it makes it even easier, does some of the work for you. All right. And then beyond the photos, of course, is the forms. There is over 100 pre-built out consents, medical charting forms, all tailored to this industry of medical aesthetics. So you are more than welcome to use our templates. You can tweak them, adjust them, really make them yours. Or of course, if there's not a form that you're looking for in there, you can use our form builder to tailor a very unique form to your practice using our tool. Of course, you only have to do that once and then it's in there forever. So here we're looking at Wendy's forms. So we can see the status of some of these, if they're complete, or if we ever need to start a form and then mark it as director review. So I know some states need a medical director to complete certain forms, so you can easily do this. And the benefit of it later on, when the medical director needs to finish off some of these, all they would do is filter up at the top where it says all forms, drop down to director review, and then they can easily take care of all of the forms that are left in the status, and they can do it virtually. So they no need to actually physically be at the practice in order to check this box for you. Now the account library, as you can see, you can organize these, label them. That way, when you want to pull anything up, it's very straightforward. But here, let me go and pull up a consultation just to show you. So ideally, of course, the clients fill these out in advance. But in the event that they didn't, you can share this link directly. You can share it via the portal, or I can set it to kiosk mode where they can sign it once they arrive. So essentially, it's all locked now. I'm just allowing the client to read through it, sign it at their own pace. Once they hit submit, it's going to prompt them either to the consultation center, so to shop around, look at our before and after results, prompt a conversation, or they can hit log out, which will prompt them to enter a passcode, in which, of course, they'd hand over the iPad to you. Now, if I jump back to the forms to show you the charting process and the couple forms we have in here. So we'll here pull up this form, go to provider in this case. So you'll see there's a series of text boxes, circles, drop downs, Again, all intended to make your life quick, easy, a couple clicks and you're done. And add the number of units. You do have the auto dictation via Siri if you ever prefer to do that. And this is what I was referring to as doing all these same markups and the same consultation process on more of an anatomical face, this muscular image rather than the actual client photo. And then I can easily just add that same photo, maybe just more of a before and after example to have under one note. And then I can add my signature. This is where we also have that line item for the medical director if needed. And I can save it at that status. That essentially is the photo tool.